live on YouTube, and it is my distinct pleasure to introduce you to the YouTube Sensei, the master of YouTube, Vince Baker. This gentleman has been a world leader in business, CEO, and as our executive vice president of marketing. And he has been able to get millions and millions of views in just 28 days of using our tools. So with that, I'll turn it over to you, Vince.
Good morning. Good morning. So hope everyone had a happy Mother's Day yesterday. To all the mothers, happy Mother's Day. So the next day after. And we're glad everyone's on the call here today. So the purpose of, Ed does a wonderful, wonderful job with the Breakfast Lab and AI. And I'd been on a lot of these calls. And so where I specialize is with YouTube and AI, and I will admit, I'm still learning a lot of these products. There's a lot of products to learn, and it's a wonderful learning curve. And I wanted to share that when I did the 13 books last year, and then I started doing the shorts this year, and it was actually amazing how fast I grew and learned because of AI. Like AI sped up my learning curve and my ability to work faster and better and I didn't really think about like, yeah, there's no way I could have got 3 million views and 18,000 followers without the use of AI. AI just played a major, major part in that. But you have to, one of the secrets with AI, it really is the prompting and asking the right questions. It's all about asking the right questions. And so one of the secrets that I used with my YouTube channel is I used AI to find out what people were searching for. So in my industry, or with it's a faith-based channel. So what I did is I did research on what people were searching for about God. And I found out on Google that there was I think it was the seven most searched things about God on the internet. One of them, like, does God exist? Or is the Bible real? Is Jesus, the Son of God? There's like things like that. And that's what people were searching for. So I started creating content around what people were already searching for. So one of the secrets that where I got a lot of views and likes is rather than create content that no one liked, I created content on what people were already searching for, which helped, because remember, YouTube is the second strongest search engine on the planet and it's owned by Google. So if they're searching for it on Google, they're searching for it on YouTube. So what I wanted to share with you is that whatever industry you're in, it doesn't matter the industry, you can do the same thing. Use AI and find out what are people searching for? What are the key terms? What are the key words? What are the if like let's say it's travel. Like I know I was talking to someone and they were putting together a travel, but they wanted to talk about all their travel experiences and they had the YouTube channel. And then because maybe someone's searching for like Mount Rushmore or, or what's the best vehicle to travel in, or I mean, it's all types of stuff. What's the best food to carry with you when you're traveling? What are some of the best restaurants to stop at? Or it could be real estate. What are people searching for when they're looking for real estate? Or it could go on and on, but you can use AI to help you discover what you're looking for. And the simplest way to do that, let me see if I got control of the screen here. I'm going to go into our AI tool of suites. I'll just share the screen here. All right, so inside the tool of suites, you have your chat right here. So wow, right? So you just type in, what are people searching for, and do research. What are let me show you. People searching for when it comes to travel. most searched terms. And then another thing I would do is, and the most popular videos, and what would be the best video for me to make to get views and subscribers. So I'm just using this as an example, but if you see that you can do this in the industry. So I used AI to help me even just find out what type of videos to make. So let's see what we get here. Has everyone got their cup of coffee? You know, this is the breakfast lab. You got to bring your cup of coffee, right? The breakfast lab. My Nashville cup, James. See that?
Nice, nice,
I
nice.
got my nice Nashville cup. So sometimes it's a little, this might be a little slow while we're on. I'm gonna let that think. Stop sharing what that's thinking. So as you see, I use AI for everything, the whole process. I even ask it to help me find descriptions, help me with the thumbnails, help me with the titles. I mean, it goes on and on. So this is thinking. I want to ask. Last time it was pretty cool. We got a chance to meet some people and we had some questions. If you have a question, can you write, and in particular about AI and YouTube, because this is an AI YouTube training session today. So could you write any questions you have? Now, it was asked that I would put together a video on how to create a YouTube channel and from scratch. And I'm going to make that video. I'm going to try to work on it today. Actually, I was working on some other videos that we needed with my brother James. All right, so this is getting ready to this good thing here. So if you have any question, let me see what we got in the chat box here. Oh, carrot juice. All right, Dr. Breakthrough's got his carrot juice. How you doing, Dr. Breakthrough? All right. Is there anyone that has any questions? Okay, Dr. Breakthrough has a great question. I already have a lot of videos, but I need to beef up my views. That is a great question. Okay, so James, let's bring Dr. Breakthrough on. He's got a question.
Okay, let me get him up here for you.
Does anyone else have any other questions? Now, this is already doing some research here. Let's bring Dr. Breakthrough on. I'm going to answer his question.
Yep, I'm
We
bringing him
might
up.
pull up his channel. We might even pull up his channel.
Okay,
All right, Dr. Breakthrough, come on here.
here he comes.
All right, there we go.
Hey, Doc, I apologize. I'm on my breakthrough walk, so it's a little noisy here, walking over a bridge. But I'm looking for you to be the bridge to get me from a bunch of videos to a bunch of views. Come on now.
Yes. Now, I did my master class and all that, and I do answer that question. But let's talk
Yeah, I
about
can't
that.
hear
Do you
you.
mind if do you mind if I do you mind if I pull up your channel and bring it up?
All right, hold on 1 second here. Okay, try it again.
I said, do you mind if I pull up your channel and show it on here?
Oh, of course not. No shame in my game.
Okay.
You're going to help me to up my game. So come on, let's go. By the way,
Okay, does anyone
we got a
else,
new
right?
person,
If
James.
anyone has the same question, if you have a YouTube channel, you want to up your views, go ahead and type that in the chat box there. If no one's putting anything in the chat box, that means I must have done a great job, right, James? And they all went through my course and they all know all the answers. The reason my head is sideways, someone asked me, is because I have two screens, so sometimes I got to look over here when I'm working on it. But I'm going to pull up his channel right now, and he asked a great question, right?
Yes,
Okay.
Dennis says he has the same question. By the way, we got a new gentleman on here, James Hampton from California. So welcome to him.
Okay. Hey, look at this. I just subscribed to your channel. Okay, so Dr. Breakthrough has 3,054 subscribers, 2.5K videos. So you're producing a lot of videos, right? So one of the things is like, well, if I produce more videos, I'll get more views. Not necessarily. Sometimes you could do one video and I know one person did one video, got 45 million views off of just one video. So the views do not necessarily come from a bunch of videos. They come from the right videos. So your question is, what do I do to amp up, right? So this one right here, your main one. Okay. Now remember, what happens with YouTube when you put a video up, it shares it with everyone. And based upon how people respond is based upon if it shares more. So this is it's a very complex question what he asked, right? How do I get more views? So let's look at this from I have to look at this from a few angles because it's not just one answer that answers this problem. That's why I got my masterclass, right? But one of the ways you got to look at this is if he had a whole bunch of subscribers, then when you post a video, you would automatically get a lot of views just because you have a lot of subscribers, right? But but someone can still get a lot of views without a lot of subscribers. But think about someone that had 10,000 to 20,000 to 100,000 subscribers. They would automatically, so when you do a long form video, they could get notified when you posted a video, and they would automatically come and watch it because you have subscribers. So one way for me to answer this, Dr. Breakthrough, is you need to get more subscribers. And then you say, well, that's great, Vince, but how do I do that? Now, do you see it? There's layers to this, all right? So getting subscribers, let me ask you this. Are you asking for subscribers on your videos, Dr. Breakthrough?
Oh, I have not as of yet, but I am taking your course. So any videos I do hitherto going forward, I will.
Remember, you get 100% of what you ask for. Now, you don't always have to ask for subscribers, but you should every once in a while. And if you watch a lot of people that are trying to build their channel, they will say, or they'll put something, if they don't ask, they'll put something on the screen that says subscribe to my channel, right? So you have to get your subscriber base up. So number one, I would work on your subscriber base. And a couple ways to do that is you can ask for subscribers. You can also run campaigns, promotional campaigns within YouTube that are specifically just to get you subscribers. So what you would have to do, you would have to find your best video. So in Dr. Breakthrough's case, I already know what his best video would be. I would have videos of him breaking boards, putting his head through bricks, and then say subscribe to my channel. I guarantee you your subscriber base would go bing, 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 bing. You start talking about being so what you want to do, I would create a couple videos, one or two, that would be specifically like a highlight reel, a sizzle reel and I would show you breaking boards and some of your best stuff, right? Now let me see this one right here. Maybe this one does it. Okay, okay, you posted the video, the one I made of your family, it looks like. Oh, did you? No. Let me see here. So, some of the video reels that I've been making for you, Dr. Breakthrough, those suckers would get subscribers, guaranteed. And if you added that to, like, if you added like what I did, with high powered music, and then you added some of you like live break, like you have the videos. You could put together a 4 minute. Now, if you want to do a short, which I would do a short. I use the shorts to get my subscribers. So I would do a sizzle reel with you with high impact, do a couple of them, breaking bricks, saying something powerful, saying your quotes, and then I would promote those videos, and I would actually pay for that. I would actually pay on those situations, especially with where you're at, because your subscriber base is so low. And you need to get to 10,000 subscribers right away. So if you did a sizzle reel like that and you promoted it and it wouldn't even cost that much money, I guarantee you would put on hundreds and thousands of subscribers just off of a sizzle reel. Okay. And I can help you, I can help show you how to do that because we could put together something awesome. And then I would use so what happened with me, you guys know my one video with David and Goliath. People love the story of David and Goliath. That video got me most of my subscribers. Oh, it did get me all my subscribers, but it got me a lot of them. But I did so many videos and a lot of my videos took off. I didn't pay for all my stuff. I just did one. I did one video though, and I used a strategy like I was teaching earlier about what people are searching for. And a lot of people are searching for heaven or things about heaven. And I did this one video about, I said, can you go to heaven before you die? And for some reason, people love that video. And I got over 3,000 subscribers just organically. I did another one on, I was quoting Bible verses and I got a ton. Okay, so solution number one, Dr. Breakthrough. You need a sizzle reel for a short, 30 seconds to a minute long with some of your highlights. And we need to boost your subscribers. Okay. Once you have more subscribers, later when you post any video, you can get more views just because you have more subscribers. So you have to have so the first thing is a subscriber strategy. Okay. So you have to, so if you're on this call and your subscribers are low, you have to put together a subscriber strategy. Okay. Now, the next one is your videos themselves. So you have great content, right? But when I look at your thumbnails and I look at your descriptions or your titles, they're not compelling enough. Meaning, okay, if I take
I
this
got I got to up my game. Come on, help me out.
Yeah, when I look at this one right here, you got Kingdompreneur. It's got a picture of you, and then it's got a picture of like, I think like 15 other people. So on the surface level, that looks like a good thumbnail. But the problem with that thumbnail, it's too busy. And they have proven that thumbnails with less words and a little bit of emotion on your face gets more response. So a lot of your thumbnails are just too busy. You're better off doing a thumbnail with 1 to 2 words and you showing emotion or you breaking bricks or you going like, and if you look, I went through my whole channel. And if you look at my videos, I actually did that. Look, you can see, I did that 2 to 3 words. If you guys can see my screen. But what I did is, look at that. See that where I got an expression here. Let me make this a little larger. Let me zoom this in. So I used AI and I put together ones where it has me with emotion and I did 2 to 3 words and I used AI to do that. So one of your things is your thumbnails are too busy. So it's what happens is you're competing with other people, so people aren't going to click on it if they see it. They're going to click on the thumbnail that sticks out. So your thumbnail has to really stick out. And I could teach more about that. I'm not going to go into full teaching, but that's one of the things. The next thing is, so think about it. If someone, when you post a video, your video is competing with a whole bunch of other videos. And the first thing someone does is they look at the thumbnail. The next thing they do is they look at your titles. And your title has to draw interest. And so they'll look at the thumbnail, then they'll look at the title, they'll go back to the thumbnail, and if they like what they see, they'll click on your video. So another thing I see with your channel, your thumbnails are too busy and your titles are too long and not catchy. Your titles should only be like 15 words max, maybe less, 7. And also like a hook, something to catch them, right? So you on this one right here,
Vince, what's an example of a hook for everybody else listening? So just to
yeah, I'm
clarify.
getting ready to describe that. A hook is something, it's kind of like when you're fishing, they call it a hook. You're trying to get the fish. Now, the fish is not in your boat yet. You're trying to get the fish in your boat. So in this example, that would be someone to watch your video, to get someone to watch your video. So you're trying to hook them, right? So you're trying to hook them to come be interested in your video, right? So you should act like a lot of times one of the best ways to do it is to ask a question. You can say like or make some bold statement, right? Something that's bold. Where right here you have your name, Dr. Stan Harris, aka Dr. Breakthrough, does martial arts demonstration and preachers on breakthroughs. Now, if you said something like, do you want to see a 10th degree black belt break a brick? Do you want to see me teach preachers how to break bricks? And then you showed a picture of you like breaking a brick on the thumbnail, I guarantee you'd get response on that one. So part of it is the thumbnails are not catching, and your titles have to be a little more catchy and clever. Do you know what I mean? Now
Okay.
you can also use AI to do that for you to help you write your thumbnails.
Now Ed said we got an AI generator in our tool suite. Is that correct?
No, well, you can do it with Wow GTP or not. I'm sorry, not Wow GTP. Chat GTP. Yeah. Wow
No,
Chat GTP.
no, you do it in a thumbnail generator.
You can do it in the thumbnail generator, but you can also use Wow Chat GTP. So Ed, what were you saying?
It's Wow GPT, not Wow Chat GPT.
Yeah, Wow GTP. So in
Well,
Wow GTP, you can do it, or the thumbnail creator, you can do it over there. But what I'm saying is for your research, I'll type in what would be a really good title that would hook people to watch this video. And then but you also probably would have to put your whole video in there. So now if you got you breaking a brick and say, or if you said something, learn to break bricks, wham, with your head or something, right? And then you have a really exciting picture, and then you use Wow GTP or what Ed's saying to do that to get like your title and make your title a little bit shorter. Because remember, when you do a long title, people can't read it all, especially on a phone. Only some of it shows anyways. Only about like 7 words show anyways, right? So you got to catch them. So part of what's going on is in here, you're just and the sad thing is you could have incredible content, but because of the thumbnail and the title, they're just not going to click. So now if someone knows you or you have a lot of subscribers, they could click. But because you don't have a lot of subscribers, then you've got to figure out a way to draw their attention. And then we also talked about, staying on point.
Sure.
All of your videos on your channel should be 100% about your messaging, about breakthrough and positive. If you were to start posting too much about your family and it has nothing to do with breakthrough, right? Like everything you do on this channel should have something to do with Dr. Breakthrough, getting someone to help with a breakthrough. And then YouTube will know who to share your channel with. And then you tie that in with a good thumbnail and a great title, And then we got you also got into your descriptions, and then the video itself. It's got to be a fun video, which you put. I already know you put out good content, and you're already fun. You're high energy, so there's no reason why your channel shouldn't take off. You should actually, who you are, have 1 million followers, and I'll tell you why.
I stand in agreement, and that's why I'm taking your course.
And I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because you have a few things going for you that others don't, right? You are a 10th degree black belt. That alone could attract millions of subscribers just talking about, just putting it on there. And like, I don't think I've seen it one time. Yeah. I haven't seen anything about you being a black belt. Hall of Fame. You know, and this is
It'll,
just what I would
it'll
do.
be up there before
Like
the
even
day.
on your, what's that?
It'll be up there before the day is over now.
Okay, now do you see up here, barriers were made to be broken, breakthrough empowerment? Like I guarantee you, if you put something on here that you're in it's the Black Belt Hall of Fame, right?
Yes.
I would say everywhere, even up here, Black Belt Hall of Famer. Learn how to get breakthroughs with the Black Belt Hall of Famer. I guarantee 10th degree black belt. I guarantee you people would be responding to that. See, so some of it is you have to find what would be the thing to cause people to respond to you the most. And your black belt would be one of them. And then your messaging. And then you breaking boards and breaking you bam using your head, and then using that as a sounding board to the rest of your videos. So your hook would be a 10th degree black belt, Hall of Famer. And then your next hook is I can teach you to do what I do. Maybe not with breaking boards with your head, but how to use your mind to break boards, how to use your giftings to get a breakthrough in your life, right? And then all your videos surround around that, you'd have a home run. There's no reason why you shouldn't have you should have 1 million subscribers just off of that messaging alone. I know you could. So once we change that, and your subscriber base would shoot up, because there's a lot of people that love martial arts, they love watching, someone break bricks with their head. So does that help you?
Most definitely. Thank you so much.
And there's more. I mean, my masterclass has a lot more, and does anyone else, let me go back to the thing here. Did that help everyone a little bit? Let me see here.
Mary said it helped her. I know it helped me. Thank you so much. And I just started your class also, so I'm sure by the time I go through that, I'll be a black belt YouTuber. Come on now.
You're gonna get a breakthrough with your YouTube channel. Yeah. But Dr. Breakthrough, you and I haven't had a chance to really dig into your channel yet, and I know you're going to that class, but I will do help you a little bit more. And that's why I'm on this class right now, because I want to help you guys, everyone, get a breakthrough on their YouTube channel.
By the way,
So
what I
is there
like
any
about your course though also, Ed, is it's short. It's not these, it's very short, and you got these things like pointing and and so it makes it engaging as well. So my wife's actually going through it as well. So thank you. And
Yeah, when you go through my course,
thank Ed and James for setting this up too. Appreciate y'all.
yeah. When you go
My
through that
pleasure.
course, I used AI to make that whole course. And I used my strategy, and I wanted to teach people. One, I moved quickly through it, because here's another thing. Your videos have to be fast nowadays. If you're too slow, people if it goes on too long, or if the pace of your video is too slow, people will click off it. That's why the shorts are so popular, because people want it now, right? It's a microwave society. Boom, I want it, and I want it now. I want fast food. Give me my hamburger now. They don't want to wait no time at all. So you got to be quick with your videos. You can't, now people will watch long form videos, but there's a high demand on the shorts. So what I do is I use the shorts to get them to become subscribers. Once they become subscribers, they will watch my long form because I have videos that are an hour long in my preaching, right? And but you got to make sure everything you do is interesting or fun. I mean, you don't always have it doesn't always have to be fun, but it has to be interesting. It's got to be compelling. Now, do you guys know how I started off when I said I did research on different subjects, right? Let me share my screen again. So here's WOW in our system, WOW GPT. And so remember I asked the question. Let me go back up here. What are people searching for when it comes to travel, right? Coach mode, here's the path. Destination guides, travel hacks, cost and budgets, safety mistakes and scams. See, look at this. Now I've got tons of content. It says people are searching for this. Here's my content for videos. Travel video for that repeatedly go viral, first time mistakes in a country. Now I know, Ed, your wife is putting together that book, right? Well, she could do awesome with some videos with that book she's putting together, especially for a trailer for her book. Scams to avoid. Jeanette's putting together a book, right, on travel in her country. Okay, so here's my content. Look at that. Look how much content it gave me. Carry on only, how I find cheap flights, scams to avoid, where to stay. This is great. Okay, now what I wanted to share with you is when I did my videos, remember when I said I did research on the 7 most searched things about God? Well, I found another person. Let me see if I can find this guy's channel that did the same videos I did, but I did shorts, right? Hold on, let me show you. I got to show you this if I can find it. Okay, let me pull it up here. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, look at this. Do you see this right here? The 7
sir.
most Googled questions about God. He got 20 views. Now remember, these are the 7 most searched questions about God. But look, his video is an hour and 20. I don't know this guy, so I'm not trying to be mean, but I just want to show you something. Now look at his thumbnail. Look how busy that is. You actually can't read it. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing?
Yes, sir.
So
We see it.
it kind of looks good. He's got the 7 most. Now he did a series. So he did a series, right? And now let's go in. Let's go into one of his videos now. So he did a series. And here he is talking. I listened to it. I'm not going to play it, but he talks very slow. And I could barely hear him. I had to turn the volume way up. So he didn't have very good volume. And this video is 1 hour and 25 minutes. It was painful to watch it. and the sad thing is, it was a great subject. He had a great subject, but it's not just your subject matter, it's your presentation. His presentation wasn't good. Those videos right there should have gotten at least 10,000 views or more. And he only got 20 views. And you know what? That guy spent a lot of time on those videos. He spent a lot of time researching, and I think he did 7 of them, the 7 most searched thing, which means he had to have put in at least 15 to 20 hours, maybe more, getting it all together and getting them on YouTube. And he only ended up with 20 views. But the subject matter should have had 10,000 to 15 to 30,000 views. So do you see why? And then it was his thumbnail. Videos are too long, too boring, and he lost people. He lost people when he should have gained people off of the subject alone. Does that make sense? Okay. Where are we at here? Who else got on it? Any other questions? Okay, this is a good one. If YouTube channel thumbnail is just clickbait, nothing to do with the video, I will not subscribe. Yes, I never once recommend clickbait. And let me just define what clickbait is for those that don't know what clickbait is. Clickbait is putting together a thumbnail to get someone to click on your video, but it has nothing to do with your subject matter. I would not do that because people will not subscribe to your channel, and there's actually a button I could click, do not recommend this channel. If I see someone doing clickbait, I will say, do not recommend this channel to me. And there was one person I really liked, but he was doing too much clickbait. So it would say one thing. It was a political channel, and it would say one thing, and then when I'd get there, like it would make a bold statement like someone was fired or they died, and then I get there and that wasn't true at all. They didn't say anything about it. It was clickbait. Once I started noticing too much clickbait, I said, this guy's a liar. Clickbait is lying. Let me say it again. Clickbait is lying. Do not try to create a thumbnail that has nothing to do with your subject matter. Make sure it perfectly aligns. And I got all of my views and all of my subscribers without any clickbait. You don't need to do clickbait. So you're right. It will turn people off. You might get someone to click on your video, but they'll click off as fast as they clicked on, and it will count, and it will go against you. Clickbait will work against you eventually. Let me see. Any other questions? Okay, yeah, some people had some things about you. 10th degree, black belt, awesome. Yeah, I would definitely take the course. Now, remember, I'm only telling some things on here. The course, I have 19 different videos on there, and I'm going to make that other video about how to set up a YouTube channel from scratch. Don't worry, I was asked about that. I've got it in the sites. I might even make it today. I was creating a bunch of other videos for the company. So, any other questions? Or are we just doing that great of a job? James, do you have any questions?
No, I'm going through your course, so I'm sure I'll have questions as I go along. This is great.
What are your thoughts on the course so far? If you've been able to watch any of them, I don't know if you've been able to watch any yet.
Yeah, no, I think it's great. I haven't gotten very far, but it's really explained very clearly.
Yeah, I tried to make it really although it's fast, don't forget you guys, you can stop, pause, and rewind and go back. But they were meant to get right into it. Now, and also I pace. Now, we did a video over the weekend. I want to show this to you guys because remember, it really is important the videos you're creating and how it's answering questions. So we did this video, and I asked advice from after I created the video. I got a lot of advice, and Ed told me, which was good advice, that it was actually going too fast in a couple areas. So Ed, I don't know if Ed's on the call or not. Ed, are you still on the call?
Yes, I
he's
am.
on the call. Okay, could you share with them how to slow a video down in our system? Like if you're using, now you were using the comma and the hyphens, right? I don't know if you want to share that real quick. Because
Yeah,
that
so
really
it's
is
just a
good
comma
advice.
and hyphens.
There's a way to slow your video down. What?
Yeah, so you use like when if you're reading a list off, right? Like if you're saying Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter, and you're reading a list in your script or any kind of list, you want to make sure you put a comma. Normally, you put a comma and a space, right, for the next one. But
Yeah.
you would put like a comma, no space, two dashes, like a minus sign, like subtraction, subtraction. Can I talk this one?
Subtraction.
Yeah, like a
Can
mathematical
you
thing,
put
right?
that in the chat? Can you give an
Yes,
example in
yes,
the
I
chat
can.
so they can see
But
it?
you don't want to put
Okay,
any
thanks, man.
spaces in between the words. So after you put the two dashes, no spacing. So you could try three dashes also. And another thing I do, if you want it, even if you want it to be a longer pause, you can do comma, dash, dash, and then hit return twice. In other words,
Gotcha.
you spread out your content like it's one line. Like especially if you want to emphasize a line, you just want to put that one line there and then hit return, return. So the spaces between lines, like lines as well as commas and dashes, work really well.
And I'll show that video before. I'll do it at the end because I want to because we put together something actually, and I want to show you the video I created, and then also this is available for the whole Momentum Tech. But before I do that, it looks like we have Mona. Mona, you have a question. James, could you bring her on if she wants to come on?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me bring her
I
up
have
here.
a new channel where I'm creating Bible stories starting from Genesis. How long should my videos be on the average? That's a great question.
By the way, she's a new
And
member. Just got
Is
started.
this
Whole suite of tools.
is
So
this
she's ready.
exciting.
Mona Boykin?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Mona, come on, and if you want to, no pressure if you don't want to. And if I get your permission, I can look at your channel.
She's coming up. There she is.
Hopefully this
Welcome,
is helping
Mona.
you guys.
You can unmute yourself.
Thank you. Okay, thanks a lot. I appreciate this.
Now, yeah, I mean, not every day you get firsthand help, right?
Right.
So, Mona, would it be okay if we looked at your channel together? If not, if not, that's okay. No pressure.
No
It's
problem
up
at
to
all.
you.
Go right ahead. I put the link
What
in
can
the
you
chat.
can you put the link to your channel in the chat?
Yes, in there. Uh-huh.
And then so tell me what you're looking to do with your channel.
Okay, so what I'm looking to do is I want to create Bible stories starting from Genesis, going all the way through Revelations. And I started last month around Easter time. And I did like little short well, actually, they were less than 1 minute videos each day leading up to Easter. And so, what I would like to do is eventually do maybe one video a week, but I just need to know, should I make the videos longer or how long I should make each video. And then I'm going to ask the Wild GPT which stories I should focus on.
Yeah, what I did is I found out like what are the most popular stories in the Bible, which is David and Goliath, right? So here's your channel right here. All right.
Mhm.
So now remember, this is your channel and you can do whatever you want with it. I'm only here to guide and give advice and recommendations because
Okay.
someone can do something and it could take off, right? Because there are,
Mhm.
but I would study some other channels that are doing what you're looking to do and see, and you can learn from them. Like I study a lot of channel. That's another thing you could do. Find like Dr. Breakthrough, he could find other martial art channels that are very successful and you can learn from them, right? So in here, based upon what I said, is there anything you would do different off of anything I've already said?
I would make sure that the thumbnails have no more than 3 words. I do see a couple that have more than 3 words. And I'm going to have to work on my hook to, get people's attention. And I think I need to make the videos longer.
Hold on.
And then with my videos, I have to
He is not here.
concentrate on consistency.
He is risen.
Let me watch another one.
Up a hill called Golgotha, he carried the weight of the cross. Nails pierced his hands, his feet. The sky grew dark, the earth trembled. And from the cross he spoke, "Father, forgive them." Then, with his final breath, "It is finished." The veil tore, the world changed. Love paid the price.
Okay, your videos are awesome.
Thank
Those are
you.
really good graphics, and they're very important subjects, especially in the Christian community. So there's no reason why this channel shouldn't take off, right?
Okay.
But if you don't do some of the things I'm recommending, it won't take off. Because people just won't find it, and that would be sad to have this great content, right? Did everyone agree? Put a thumbs up. Did you like? Look, those are some great graphics, and you're telling great stories.
Well, thank you.
So
Appreciate that.
yeah, I do like your content, and people like those short stories, right? Bingo, you're right on point. So a couple things that I would do on your channel is. Is this a book you wrote, The Bible Garden?
Well, actually, the Bible Garden is an app. And if you click on this link right here, uh, it has like tabs that you can click on, and then it takes you to like different things that you can do. Like one of them, if you like wanted to look up John 3:16, you click on Bible, and then you type in John 3:16, and it'll bring that scripture up for you. And then the
Now,
next
do
one
you
is
get paid money? Do you get any money on that?
no, I don't, and that's one
Okay,
thing
so
I am working on. I'm working on, adding a little more to it because I did submit that to AdSense, Google AdSense, and then they sent me an email back and said it was, I guess, a little too generic because there were other apps out there that's similar, so I need to add just a little more to it to make it different than the other apps.
yeah. Okay, for the sake of time, I'm just going to give you yeah, but you probably would want to hear my course, because you could make a whole bunch of money on this channel, and you should make money, but you might want to have something to sell. You could get money for ads, but YouTube is a stickler with AI stuff right now. They don't always allow it to be monetized. So you may not get
Yeah.
approved to monetize with, which would be a bummer. So if you want to make money, you have to find, I would find an affiliate program, right? But what I would do a little bit different is this has nothing to do with your channel. See what I mean? Like you put this up
Okay.
here,
Oh,
but your channel is about
uh-huh.
Bible stories, right? Right.
Right. Even though, like
So I
when
would
you click on,
actually put
when
something
you go back
more
to
that
that,
would be, what's that? Back to
oh
this?
no, I was just saying that I have videos on there. Like if you click on videos, the videos are on there, but I guess I need to somehow or other tie that into the title or something so people know that, the videos are there too. But I know what you're saying,
Well,
so
I
maybe
mean, it's
that's what
just
I can
my
bring in to make it
recommendation.
different.
It's just my recommendation, and take it for what it's worth. I would put more of what this channel is about up here. Or if you
Okay.
sold a children's book, right? That if you could create an awesome children's book, and we could help you do that in our system, right, Ed? Where we could create a powerful
Yeah, absolutely.
children's book with all these stories right here, with pictures and everything. And then that could be something you could sell on Amazon. Then I'd stick a link right here, buy my book. But
Okay.
what I would do, you could create a book based upon this channel, actually, right?
Hmm.
Bringing, I would use AI actually, wow, to come up with even a title or some description. Like, I would do a little bit more about what this channel is about. And remember, this is for a phone. because this doesn't make sense because it looks like you're advertising. So everyone's going to come over to this app, but see, you want continuity on your channel. So up here, I would put more about what this is about. Bible stories come to life, right? I can't even tell you that. I'd have to do a little research. I couldn't even give you, but I would make it really short. Something like
Okay.
AI uh, Bible AI stories, or I don't know. I don't quote me. But we could come up. I would actually use Wow GTP to come up with it, get ideas, because it will give you a list. Just say this is what I'm doing with my YouTube channel. Now give me some ideas for what I could title or a
Okay.
tagline, right? And it will give you. See how I'm using AI for everything. And then it will give me like 10, 15
Mm-hmm.
ideas. Then I'll look through them and I'll pick one and then I might play with it and then run it, right? And then I'll refine it and I got it. And it'll give me ideas. That's what AI is really good for, is getting ideas. Then I would also, now do you see how your videos, how they have a look and feel? But up here doesn't look anything like it. I would get this up here to match how these look. Same imagery, right? So you have a certain imagery you're using. I would use that same imagery up here. And then here you have the Bible garden.
Okay.
That could either be, I would do
Mm-hmm.
get something that gears more to what you're doing, like Bible stories, right? You're doing Bible stories. Bible stories come to life. I don't know, something like that. AI Bible stories come to life with AI. I don't know. But you're now here,
I like that.
these These are pretty good. The only thing I would say though is your titles are kind of running across the top. I would try to bring them down and center it a little bit more. Do you see
Okay.
how Jesus prison is kind of covered? So
Yeah.
what you could do is put Jesus on the right side. I don't know if you're creating those or not. And then you could
Yeah, I
stack
am.
Jesus written on the left side and it could be bigger, or you could run it across the bottom and make it bigger. I would make see that's not running across the full screen, right? I would
Mm-hmm.
make it where it's big because remember you're competing with other stuff, so you got to make it big and stand out.
Okay.
But you're right, you're on target. Jesus is risen. That's 3 words, right? And you got a picture of him
Yeah.
coming out of a tomb. That's great. All hope is lost. Bingo, right? Now on the video itself, let me see here. Now, one thing, I mean, this would kind of be just my opinion. I may not put the picture at the beginning because you could lose people. Remember, you've only got seconds to keep them. So when I
Uh-huh.
click on the video itself, this image is not moving.
Okay, gotcha.
Now hold on, it didn't start moving until
That's a
4
good
seconds into it.
point.
You could lose people within 2 seconds, even 1 second. They could click on it and click off as fast as they clicked on. So what I would do is I would actually start with the action
Right.
because that will keep interest. You could lose people right here. Bingo, click off. Too long. But this right here, exciting. See what I mean? I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
yeah.
there is a science to all this. I've studied this inside and out. Now, I've done some shorts and I learned and I kept my shorts really exciting. And I had people sometimes watch it 3 to 4 to 5 times, sometimes even more. I had 193% click-through rate, which means they were watching them over and over and over again. But they were fun, exciting. So I made sure there was nothing boring or stagnant at all in my video. Does that help you? Because you
Yes,
got
it
a
does.
short
Thanks.
video. You have a short video, 43 seconds. You would be amazed. 4 seconds feels like an eternity to people. In the world we live in, 4 seconds is an eternity. 1 second, now forget it, right? They're just
Yeah.
that's how people are nowadays. So I
Yeah,
would
that's
get I would
true.
get right to your good stuff, man, right out of the
Okay.
gate.
Yeah,
See
I hear
that?
you.
It's not moving. Three,
Mm-hmm.
4, 5. Okay, 5 seconds in. You probably
Yes.
lost 60% of the people already, which is
That's a
sad
good
because
point.
it's a great video, right? Okay, now but your thumbnails are good, other than the fact they're being covered a little bit, right? Do you see that? I
Yes.
would bring it down a little bit. And okay, so your thumbnails are good. Now, another thing is your titles. I would not put all those verses in the title. I
Okay.
would do what I would do is I would put all these verses in the description, right? Because no one's going to click on Matthew 28, Luke. I mean, that's not going to draw my interest, but I would definitely put it down here in the
Okay.
descriptions. Okay. Up
Mm-hmm.
here, we got to catch them, right?
Yes, with the hook.
Watch Jesus rise from the dead. Right?
Yes.
Watch Jesus come to life. Watch Jesus come back from hell. Right? Right? I mean, something like whoa, like a shocker, right? And that would
Yeah.
get more response. You see what I
Okay.
mean? Putting all these verses in here are not something people are going to click on, and you're losing valuable space. So that, but I would put those in the description though. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
So these few things I just told you could make all the difference on your channel taking off and not. And that's just a few things. There's a lot more to learn. The timing of when you release them. So yeah, I would recommend my course. But great videos.
Well,
And
thank
but
you.
see, you're only getting 11 views, 9 views, and I'd like to see you get
Yeah.
10,000, 30,000
Abs
views. And you could. There is a market for this. There is a real market for what you're doing. A lot of people love Bible story. That's why I was doing Bible stories. People love Bible stories,
mm-hmm.
especially really short like that. You're onto something. Now, these are videos. You haven't done any short form yet, right? But that's okay. This channel could take off. You're onto something big. Just make a few tweaks and you'll be there. Hope that
Well,
helps you.
thanks a lot. I'll be sure to sign up for your class too.
Yeah, you'll learn a lot. There's so many little things like I didn't even get into like your the customization of your channel, like up here. Now, creative legacy, I would probably change that also because that has nothing to do with Bible stories. But maybe not. That could be fine though. You could potentially leave that. But you have to think about everything.
Mm-hmm.
A click on a website or sell something or a book. I would definitely get with Ed Garza in our system. We could help you write a book. It'd be awesome. And then you can monetize this and make money off it, right? And then also have a book to share because you could take all this imagery and make a book. It'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Stories of the Bible, right? And then
Mm-hmm.
and it only has to be a 40 page. You could have that thing done in less than a week. And it'd be awesome. I mean, awesome and sellable and they could also you could be a part of Magic Kids. What I mean? There's so much you could do. This right here lines up with Magic Kids and everything.
Okay.
There's so much possibility there. Okay, hope that helps you.
Yes, it
All right.
does. Thanks a
And
million.
then by doing this to everyone on the call, this is what I'm going to do in my one course. I'm going to take people through, and then you'll learn a lot by just the advice I give. Because I can't say everything in the master course because there's just a lot of ground to cover. But when I start personalizing it, I'll go ahead and subscribe to your channel. Look at that. Oh no, I'm not signed in. I'm not signed in on this channel here. All right. So I want to show everyone a video that I created, and we're going to end with this, and then I'll hand it off to James just a moment. But let me share. Now, when I go to share my video and I do sound, you won't be able to hear me talk. So let me get over to the video real quick. So inside Momentum Tech, here, let me just pull it up. Inside Momentum Tech, we're going to over here on the right-hand side, this is going to be replaced with the 15-minute or the $15 funnel. And we're also going to put a link here for a video you can share that I created. I think we showed this already, but I redid it. And I listened to Ed, I listened to everyone, and I did all the changes in the video to make it better. A lot of people had ideas, and I took that, and I get feedback all the time. Feedback is how you become great, right? But if you go to marketing resources, but we'll have a link on that page, and you go to funnels, and if you look, we did a change on the funnels. We have descriptions now on all the funnels. See that? But we created this one down here, and here's my YouTube AI one. And you can also click here to get to the YouTube Masterclass. And you can also find it in products. Come down here. $169 one-time fee. Can also find it in featured products. We'll be adding more featured products as we go. Because we got a lot of new products coming in, but that's where you can get the YouTube Masterclass for $169. But now I want to show you, I've been the one creating a lot of the videos for Momentum Tech, and you can see some of the strategies I'm putting into it. So if we come back over here, and here is right here. Now it's going to be on the homepage, and hopefully it'll be done by tomorrow night or at least this week. But view this funnel. So here's a video you can share with people about the Momentum Tech opportunity. I'm going to play the video, but just look at it and get ideas about making videos for YouTube. You know, watch the speed. You know, I used Momentum Tech to do my voice, my face. Just watch. I'm going to play this now. Hold on. Let me stop and share. This is a video you can use to share with people to get people to join Momentum Tech. Because we haven't had a video like this yet, so I knew we needed it. So I got with James and Ed. I put this together on their approval, and this is something everyone can use to get people to sign up for Momentum Tech. Because I get a lot of people joining Momentum Tech, and I was trying to think, what are my best selling points? I put my best selling points in here. We're also going to be on Thursday nights. Make sure you make it on Thursday night, because we're going to be doing the business opportunity meeting, me and Dr. Breakthrough. And you can bring people there, and it'll be 100% geared to get people to join our opportunity. Some people want to watch a live presentation, but that presentation will also be recorded. We're working on that too. So watch this video, and then I'll come back on.
Welcome to the Momentum Tech AI revolution. This is not just another opportunity. It is a multi-trillion-dollar shift happening right now, and the people who learn to leverage AI to
Well, it's going stagnant.
today will be the ones leading tomorrow.
Hold on.
While others are
Hold on. Sometimes it has to catch up. Let me get it going here again.
sitting back watching or even losing their jobs to AI, you are stepping into a position to use it, profit from it, and dominate with it.
All right, I got a lag on my here. Okay, so James, you can show that, or some reason it's going slow on my sometimes here on when I'm showing
Okay.
it on.
Yeah, no problem.
Doing the whole show.
No problem. No problem.
The reality is simple. AI
Hang
is
on just a minute. Which one are you wanting to
not
show?
replacing jobs. It is replacing people who do not learn.
Go to the new video that we were showing.
The new one we just posted. Okay, hang on.
Oh, sorry.
Whatever it's custom, you get to it. The site from this, there's a button there that says marketing resources. Just click that. Then here, when you click marketing, you'll see all of the funnels that we have. Oops, sorry. When you click funnels, you'll see all the funnels that we have listed, and now we have descriptions, clear descriptions on each funnel. So pan down to this one down here near the bottom, which Vince just created, is called the opportunity video. We'll play this video, and then we've got some announcements to make, and we'll let you guys get on with your day.
Welcome to the Momentum Tech AI revolution. This is not just another opportunity. It is a multi-trillion-dollar shift happening right now, and the people who learn to leverage AI today will be the ones leading tomorrow. While others are sitting back watching or even losing their jobs to AI, you are stepping into a position to use it, profit from it, and dominate with it. The reality is simple. AI is not replacing jobs. It is replacing people who do not learn AI. The question is not whether this wave is coming. The truth is it is already here, and you either position yourself now or you pay the price later. Momentum Tech gives you a complete business in a box with everything you need to launch, grow, and scale an AI-powered income stream without needing technical skills, marketing experience, or expensive setup fees. Instead of bleeding money paying $20 here and $50 there for different tools that add up to hundreds every single month, you get over 40 powerful AI tools all under one roof for just $39 a month. Writing tools, image creation, video production, book publishing, avatar videos, audio tools, research tools, marketing systems, expert GPTs, and more, all with one login and zero hassle. No juggling subscriptions, no learning 10 different platforms, just one system with infinite possibilities. On top of that, you are getting enterprise level pricing, which means no expensive token fees draining your wallet. In fact, most of these tools have no token fees at all, so you can create, build, and scale without worrying about hidden costs. You can literally do the work of a 10-person team with AI, produce more, move faster, and increase your margins while reducing stress and burnout. While others are still trying to figure out their tech stack, you are already launching products, closing deals, and building momentum. But tools alone are not enough, and that is where Momentum Tech separates itself. You are not left alone trying to figure this out. You get real training, real certification, and real support. This platform is designed for beginner to advanced AI experts. Our AI training will teach you step by step how to build websites, write books, create content, clone your voice, generate images, and turn these skills into income. Every single week, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, there are live training sessions where experts walk you through exactly how to use the tools, answer your questions, and help you win with AI. This is hands-on, practical income-producing training. You also get access to build websites with free hosting, which alone can justify the entire cost, and your data is protected. Unlike other platforms that use your information to train their systems, Momentum Tech keeps your data secure and private. Your intellectual property is protected within the firewalls of our AI environment, accessible only to you. Momentum Tech will never share or sell your data to third-party vendors. This is built by entrepreneurs for entrepreneurs, meaning every tool solves a real business problem because we have lived it ourselves. There is also a bigger vision here. The world is moving toward AI literacy, and even the federal government is pushing for education in AI skills. Momentum Tech is already ahead with programs like Magic Kids helping train the next generation in a safe and powerful way. This is not just about today. This is about positioning yourself and your family for the future. And then there is the income opportunity. This is where it becomes a true game changer. You are not just using AI tools, you can build a real home-based business with a powerful compensation plan that includes a forced matrix unilevel structure matching check bonuses and a company-wide performance pool you can earn as you grow your team. You can also monetize your skills directly by offering services like building websites, creating content, or publishing books for clients and charging whatever you choose. On top of that, you earn commissions on products and trainings inside the platform, like the YouTube Masterclass and the Breakthrough Club. When you align a massive global demand for AI with a real product that delivers real solutions, everything changes. This is not hype. This is a shift. Now layer in a fully digital platform with no shipping, no inventory, no FDA regulatory barriers, and instant worldwide reach. Add a simple entry point of just $39 a month, and you begin to see what makes and empower you to do whatever you are already doing in less time and with less effort. Moments like this are rare. When innovation, timing, accessibility, and demand converge, it creates explosive momentum. That is exactly what is happening right now. Momentum Tech is destined to be one of the fastest growing revenue sharing companies in the history of the world. This is not just another opportunity. This is positioning at the front edge of a global transformation. The reality is simple. The people who recognize it early and take action are the ones who leverage, build momentum, and ride the next wave of wealth creation. Momentum Tech is just getting started. The window is open. What you do next determines where you stand when this wave peaks. You can spend thousands of dollars trying to piece all of this together on your own, or you can plug into a system that already has everything built for you. You can keep watching other people win with AI, or you can step in, take action, and start building, automating, and earning today. The choice is yours. If you are serious about your future, serious about creating income, and serious about being on the winning side of this massive AI shift, then it is time to move. Get back with the person who shared this video with you, or better yet, click the link below and secure your AI future today by becoming part of the Momentum Tech family. When you join, you will be placed on the team of the person who shared this link with you.
Breakthrough time. Woo! Are you ready? Are you ready? Breakthrough time. Come on, get ready. Snap back.
All right, so that is a new video, and I think Vince, wanted to have that for you for people who've had interest and they just want a little bit more information. We've got a couple of big announcements. We have the AI Week kickoff live coming up this Saturday.
Finale.
Finale coming up this Saturday, the 16th. And this is the finale of what started on the 9th. You, ladies and gentlemen, are not going to want to miss this. I'm going to put a link to our calendar in the chat, but I'm also going to show you the summit website where you can watch some more information on this. So that's the link for the calendar and where you can register. But we also have this Momentum Tech AI Summit website. Come watch this video, and it pops up here and says watch the replay. Ed, is that up for them to watch? Yeah, it is. There we go.
Welcome.
So everyone. You guys can watch the replay before the next event. That way, if you missed it, you're caught up, or if you just need a refresher, watch that. So I'm going to put this link in the chat as well. There we go. So if you, ladies and gentlemen, can copy those. And we kept you over a little bit today, so I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And those of you who invest your time, energy, resources to be on these calls, learn more. I firmly believe that we will not only see you at the top, we'll see you over the top. Have a blessed day, everyone.
James, there was one person that had a question on there we didn't answer.
Oh, okay. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, Mary, you said my problem is that I need to be able to ask questions in real time when I'm watching how to build a YouTube channel or make money on Instagram. So we're gonna do that one class, what, $47 a month, right, James? And that's gonna be, we're gonna try to get that set up right away. And I could do it on that real time with you and show everyone, because that's what that was for. As far as Instagram goes, I'm not. Although I have close to 1 million followers on Instagram, and I think I'm gonna have 1 million this week again. Look at that. But my course doesn't teach anything about, I'm not teaching on Instagram. That would be someone else to handle that. If that answers you, and thank you, everyone. Everyone have a great day, and now invite people on Thursday, right, Dr. Breakthrough? We're gonna have a great time. If you have someone that wants to be part of the opportunity, get them on that Thursday call.
Yeah, Thursday night, and don't forget Thursday, 10 a.m. Central is the Magic Kids. We're going to have the amazing Jeanette and Angela taking the lead on that training.